All right. Well, I'm very happy to welcome everyone to our awards presentation this morning. I thank you all for attending and being here today. In planning for our conference, our first annual of this MIDD Plus conference, we wanted a way to officially and publicly recognize some important people for their contributions to this field of model-informed drug discovery and development. So as such, we established 3 awards that we are going to present today. And I am very happy to present the first of those to an outstanding woman in science. So this award, established this year with our first such conference, is intended to recognize the exceptional and outstanding achievement by a distinguished female scientist in the area of modeling and simulation. In keeping with our mission and values, eligibility was open to female scientists and researchers with recognized contributions that have impacted the field of quantitative pharmacology and helped to advance the implementation of modeling and simulation approaches in the improvement of patient health. So with that, I am very pleased to announce that the recipient of the inaugural MIDD Plus Outstanding Woman in Science Award is Dr. Julie Stone. Julie is a distinguished scientist in quantitative pharmacology and pharmacometrics at Merck. And what I have on the screen here is just to share a bit of a quote from one of the nominations we received for Julie for this award. In that it says, Julie has been a recognized expert in MID3 for as long as I can remember, typically the highest level or most senior scientist reviewing modeling and simulation at Merck. Her comments, feedback, and guidance illustrate an outstanding ability to strategically guide quantitative efforts to result in meaningful feedback and assist in decision making. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Not only does Julie possess the ability to see the big picture and frame and position arguments and messaging regarding modeling work to best effect, she's also expert at the technical details, demonstrating the ability to dig into the code when needed to diagnose problems and suggest alternatives. Genuinely nice person, Julie, kind and appreciative of her collaborators, which we've been lucky to be on many programs over the years. In addition to her scientific leadership and her work on numerous successful development programs over the years, Julie's influence has contributed to the adoption of model-informed approaches as a standard and common practice in Merck and in the broader community and the industry. Julie will be recognized by ASCPT this year as the recipient of the Gary Neal Prize for Innovation in Drug Development as well. So with that, I will say congratulations to Julie and virtually present you with the award today. So Julie, I would invite you to join us on camera and share a few words if you'd like.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much. Can you hear me, see me?
Looks great.
Good,
yep.
perfect. Still trying to figure out your event. No, it's really an honor to be recognized, and you know, my 26th year at Merck, I've been blessed to have a wonderful career where I got to incorporate a lot of different model-based approaches, but also do that in a way where I could really impact drugs and therapeutics that we were bringing forward to patients and making a difference in their lives. And I think that intersection is so valuable and so rewarding, to be able to take your creativity and your ideas and your skills and really bring them to benefit patients everywhere. And I really value all the folks I've worked with all this time, because those of you, everyone who's worked in drug development knows it really isn't an individual effort. It's really a collection of bright scientists working together. And certainly want to acknowledge in many of the things I've worked on, we've had the opportunity to work with the scientists at Cognigen and appreciated all their contributions as well along the journey to the success. And again, just really pleased to be recognized for this award. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julie. Congratulations again. I'll now turn things over to Viera to present the next award.
Thank you, Jill. So this next award is intended to recognize the outstanding contributions of an academic scientist for their contributions to the development of the quantitative solutions to optimize the treatment options for patients. And I'm very pleased to announce the recipient of this award, Stefan Schmidt, who is a director at the Center of Pharmacometrics and Systems Pharmacology at the University of Florida. This quote did not come from me, that came from somebody else who supported this nomination, but it perfectly sums up my experience and my what I've experienced in over the years knowing Stefan, that he is really focused not only on driving the science forward, on collaborations with the industry, but also has a passion for training the next generation of scientists to take over baton once we are all done. So congratulations, Stefan. I believe he is on the call. At least I saw him a second ago.
Yes, I am.
Yes. Go ahead, Stefan.
Yeah, so thank you, Vera. I'm very humbled to receive this award. I think I've been very fortunate throughout my career for one to have excellent mentors that helped me get into science and also make the first steps in academia, but also very fortunate to have outstanding students and trainees who are self-motivated and eager to learn. It's really like a pleasure to interact with them each and every day, and I think that's really what makes the job fun. It's not the administrative part, but working with young scientists. And last but not least, also I'd like to explicitly thank my family, specifically my wife Ariel, and my children for supporting me throughout the journey in light of crazy schedules every once in a while. So thank you very much. I'm truly humbled.
Thank you, and congratulations again, Stefan. And the next award, I think Jill will be presenting this one again.
Actually, I think I'm presenting this one.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were joining us.
That's okay. So this is our STEM Forward Award, which is intended to promote and elevate the contributions and leadership activities of a researcher from an underrepresented population. And I have to say that this year, maybe, but sort of recently, I feel that technology and social media really have given us a front row seat to sort of the best and the worst of the human social condition. And we have so many challenges, social challenges that need to be faced, from gender bias, systemic racism, misogyny, socioeconomic inequities. And I feel that this, this is also really a time of opportunity and hope, because we have so much greater awareness of some of these challenges. And we have leadership, like we're going to talk about next in our award winner, that are really rising to this challenge and, taking a front row in bringing some of these injustices into a better place. So with that, our next slide, our winner for this award is Arina Duncan, who's the founder and scientific director of Project Duncan, and this is really where we are celebrating today, although she's also a founder and CEO of Pharma Pro Consulting. So Arina has had an illustrious career in clinical pharmacology, but the real thing today that we're talking about is the 2019 foundation of Project Duncan, which is a nonprofit organization created to support students and scientists around the world in drug development through training, through mentorship, some of the things that we talked about in the Women in Science panel that just preceded this. And while this is not my quote that's shown below, I think it really illustrates that the program has been extremely impactful already. So I would like to offer my congratulations and my sincere appreciation for all the work that has already happened and that we can anticipate in the future. And if you would like to unmute, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this award, and thank you for the opportunity. I am humbled. I'm humbled by the recognition, and I also do have to say that I attended the previous session, which discussed about women in science and what women have to go through. There's nothing bad or wrong about it. It just, I feel that it just brings us to become much better and much more. I'm an immigrant. I came to the US from India to do my PhD. And soon thereafter, I moved on another career, that is to be an entrepreneur. And from then on to start a nonprofit as well. And the journey has been an unbelievable learning curve for me. And none of this would have been possible without the support, the guidance, the belief, the encouragement that I have from my family. I mean, my parents, my mom and dad, who've always encouraged me to go above and beyond or whatever is available. And my husband, who has been like the wind beneath my wings, always supporting me in doing whatever I would like to do. Talking about being an entrepreneur, running a company, and on top of that, also running a nonprofit. When I started out at this journey, I did not even anticipate that we will get the kind of response that we would get, and did not even anticipate how many people we'd be touching. And of course, all the team of Project Antibhaktani who have worked tirelessly to make all of this possible. And all these positions are actually volunteer positions. We have been able to create all of that because of the contributions from the community, the scientists who have come in to do the workshops, the support team who helps organizes the workshops. And in the past 2 years, we have hosted, I mean, in 2019, we visited India and China and hosted workshops there. We reached about 300 students during that trip. And last year, while the world was dealing with the pandemic, we hosted online workshops and had over 1,200 participants from around the world. And it's just humbling to know that we had participants from China, India, Brazil, Chile, Canada, Malaysia, Japan, and many more countries. We would love to continue to do the same and would love to get participation and encouragement from the pharmacometrics community to continue this work. Thank you so much.